Welcome guys to the channel, and today there's something interesting to share with you from the president. So at the 60th African Development Bank's annual meeting and the 51st Annual Development Fund annual meeting, our president Adodizi, that's the JMD, John Dramani Mahama, JDM. So he was giving some insightful message about how the cedis has gained his strength against the dollar, and not only the dollar but other foreign currencies like the pounds, the euros, and others. So he expressed what his government or what he's putting in place to make the Ghana cedi even stronger than we are seeing now. And he was able to explain some of the measures they are putting in place, his government, the things they are like Atuforcing is doing. He explained some of the things that his government is putting in place to make sure the cedi gains its strength against other foreign currencies. To the delegation that met in Abidjan, that's Ivory Coast, and that's where the annual meetings took place. And it was very insightful to see the president talk about some of the things. So let's watch the videos and we'll be back again to share our thoughts on it.
One of the push factors for the debt is the strength of the value of the local currency. Our debt continued to multiply because the cedi continued to grow weaker. And so you needed more cedis. Because our public debt is stated in cedis, the weaker the cedi becomes against the foreign currencies, the higher it pushes up your debt. Fortunately, some measures we put in place have recently begun to show results, and the cedi has been strengthening. And so we've reduced our total debt over the last 5 months by almost 150 billion cedis, which is very significant. And so if that trajectory continues, the target of reaching 55 to 58% debt sustainability by 2028 will be reached by the end of this year. And that means that it gives us fiscal space to begin to invest in the most productive sectors of the economy. But like I said, we need to look inward, boost domestic revenue, cut wasteful government expenditure, fight corruption, and introduce better accountability in governance. And that is what the focus of my administration is. Sometimes you notice that the world economic order is rigged against Africa. We can increase processing overnight, but you have non-tariff barriers in exporting into some of the markets. Unless they bring a processor from outside, from Europe, who comes and sets up a processing plant and gets all the regulatory things in place. An indigenous person setting up a processing plant sometimes has a very big difficulty exporting finished products into the EU market and into the American market. But I must say that we've made progress from a low of about 25% processed cocoa. Ghana has risen to about 40%, and I know Cote d'Ivoire is ahead of us. Cote d'Ivoire has done 50%, which is comfortable. And so 50% of Cote d'Ivoire's cocoa is processed domestically. Ghana is at 40%. We hope that over the next 4 or 5 years, we'll reach the stage of Cote d'Ivoire at 50% and push even further.
So guys, these are some of the words of the president, JDM, John Dramani Mahama. And it's nice to see such improvement in the government space, and especially in the economy, and investor confidence. It's coming up. But now Abidjan is our target, since they are 50% in the locally production of the cocoa. And Ghana has, over the past 5 months now, we are now at 40%, and the president assured the investor community that in some few years time we have been aiming to hit harder and even go beyond 50, which Abidjan is at we are aiming to hit harder than that. And I mean, looking at the things, one or two things making the city stabilize, we are hoping it's going to work out. And all thumbs up for the president. Yeah. So guys, this is what he has to say to us, and we all watched it together. We heard everything he said. So let me also know what you think, if it's possible or if it's not possible, or maybe there's a suggestion we can all share amongst ourselves. Let me know in the comment section. Yeah. So guys, this will end today's session, and see you again in our next video.